Hello, hello. Wow. You guys saw the notification. I literally have like, I don't know, like 30, 40 minutes to mess around. And I thought I'm gonna do some recovery missions and practice shooting these guys. Hello. Yeah, I was like, this feels like a good time. It was like downtime, kind of middle of the day. Gotta stay away from all the spoilers, so might as well go beat up some mules. I think I'll park my truck under here. I'm trying to keep it from disintegrating constantly. I have everybody 5-starred except for like 3 people. I know. Oh goodness, I fell. I heard it got taken down, but I mean, I feel like once it's up, it's up. Like it's probably on Discord or Reddit or something. I personally don't want to see it, so I have not looked at all. I'm just hoping that I can get my game early so I can, not early, but I hope I get it so that I can play when it opens. I never even thought about the fact.
Yeah, I heard of it via Reddit.
Yeah, somebody messaged me. Oh, I don't have my shotgun anymore. Somebody messaged me on Twitter, I think it was. And they were like, hey, like, I know you're trying to avoid spoilers, so don't get on there. And I was like, thank you. And I am. I'm really trying to, like, not get anything unofficial told to me. Just because I want to enjoy it.
Keep on keeping on, thumbs up.
Hello. And this is, like, crazy because I really haven't ever finished a playthrough of Death Stranding myself. I've watched people finish it, and I've, like, enjoyed, like, other people playing through it, so maybe I'll get around to it. I'm hoping I'm pretty much... Oh my gosh. That was a big jump. I need my shotgun, but I guess it got ruined. Need that guy to stop shooting me. Yeah, so like I saw the spoilers come out today, and I was just like, crap. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna avoid those. I definitely don't want that. So I was like, I'll just stay away from them. I would hate to, like, we're 1 day away. So surely I can just avoid the internet for like a couple days. Yeah, I think I forgot what I was saying, but I didn't realize when you get the collector's edition, because I've never bought anything special like this, so I'm just like, oh yeah, they don't always give it on time. Yeah, I was pretty frustrated about the whole posting videos early, and I know they get to do that, the reviewers, but man, it ticked me off to find out that they got to put spoilers out there the day before anyone could play, like, even if you paid to play early. That was so annoying. Because I just feel like it's already bad enough with people, like, posting spoilers. I feel like it'll be impossible to be online tomorrow. guess I'm just gonna have to go handle these guys the old-fashioned way. Oh no! Don't you wake him up. Absolutely not. No, I killed him fair and square. Yeah, get wrecked. Looks like one guy left. I just need him to get off the gun. Yeah.
Jack's cause I kinda understand though. He got DS1 a week early, so if anything this is way better than DS1 launch.
Yeah, you know, for him, I'm like, okay, like, he probably got paid. He's like a influencer. Like, that's cool. Good for him, you know. I hate it because I don't want him to post it anywhere, but like, it's not necessarily like as bad as like someone just posting it. Like, he can't even post until, I guess, is it tonight at midnight? So I think that's when the review embargo is over. But like, he did what he was supposed to. He's waiting till the 23rd. And even though like I hate that they let people have it early, like he's not doing anything wrong, but man, I hate it when people post stuff like obviously we're calling it a leak because like it's not supposed to be out yet. Like whoever's posting it is, you know, unofficial. And I'm just like, oh, that's so lame. But I also get like people want to know, and then some people aren't gonna get to play, so like they just want to see the game already. But if I get spoiled, I'm gonna be so bratty about it. Like I will not be happy.
Zombies.
I'm finally on. I'm finally live streaming. It's so tough to find a time whenever like my husband's not also playing games or like we're just not like hanging out in general. He's out doing some Pokemon Go. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream. Not that he minds, but you know, not everybody wants to be heard on the internet. I don't mind yapping to you guys. We are just doing like recovery
I
missions.
think I'm gonna live stream DS2 tomorrow night.
Definitely, like, when you get the game, I would. I got the collector, so I'm gonna have to wait until it comes in, unfortunately. I was hoping it would show up um tomorrow, but I haven't got any sort of like shipping like notice, so I figure it'll show up sometime on Tuesday. A little bit of a bummer. I was hoping it'd be like guaranteed here on time, especially because it's a code. They should have just emailed us that. I'd totally get it if it was like a disc, but it's so frustrating. Like the collector's edition not actually having a disc. That's
Jack
so
and
lame.
Pickles.
Yeah, you tell. I think it's so much easier to just take out all the mules and then get whatever I need. Gives me more time to just like mess
I'm planning
around.
on staying up to midnight tomorrow.
Did you
Peace.
get the digital? That was my plan. When I thought that it would just like get emailed to me, I was like, yeah, I'm getting up at midnight and playing. Like, we had
Yeah,
plans
digital.
to like get pizza and just like celebrate the Higgs way with like basically like beer and pizza and just play like all night. And maybe it'll still work out. There's, you know, there's no telling. Like maybe I'll get it early in the morning on Tuesday. Of course, I will not be drinking that early. That would be a terrible decision.
Are you
I was really
going
hoping it
tonight?
would get here early.
Also getting pizza on the 26th.
Yes! I have not went demon. I made sure this time I didn't accidentally get a lethal weapon for once. That was such a bummer the last time I did this and I accidentally killed somebody and then I had to take their body. Oh, what a pain. I'd like to be able to carry more. Do not need that. I have enough materials to kill a man. I did one of the ranked orders, and I don't know what I thought they would do. I guess I just thought you got a medal. I didn't think you would get like resources. And then I opened my rank rewards at the Chiral Artist like an idiot. And it's like so annoying to try to carry all the medals back and forth because I was going to give them to like share lockers and upgrade the roads.
Right on.
I think I might be a mule though because I could go fight the giant BT. I have everything ready. If I go back to Edge Knot, I'll have to fight the BT or the Titan. But I'm like addicted to delivering. And I've gotten so many since the last time we all live streamed, and I was like, I don't understand how to do the thing, the Legends of Legends or whatever. Yeah, check it out. How do I get to me? Yeah. So I have 274 that I've done
So
over
put
the
a
last
mule
week or
instead face
so.
with tears of joy.
Literally, I feel like I'm turning into a mule because like my husband was literally like, "So could you finish the game?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I have like everything. I've just got to do the veteran porter, the Evo Devo. The first prepper has like one package left, and then I think I have everything done." And he was just like, "So you're literally a mule?" And I was like, "Yes, can't help it." Oh no, 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 no! Thank goodness. I've had so many like stupid
I'm
deaths
really
the last
interested
couple
to see how
days.
Mexico connects to America. I was looking at the southern border and it's basically entirely tar. Only part.
Yeah, so like I was kind of looking at the map. I want to say NV on Twitter. Maybe they originally posted the map.
Didn't fight the giant BT. Do plan to have Higgs bite your face with tears of joy.
And, you know, I haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I really like punching people, so I don't know if he's gonna get my ear or if I'm gonna bite his ear, which I think should have been an option. I was trying to remember like when you look at the map, which I don't even remember how to see the full map anymore. It's like how long it's been since I've used this thing. Because that's Edge Knot. So is this like California-ish? Because it felt like he was like across the river in the trailer. Like he seemed really close. I don't even know where I'm going.
South is the bottom.
Let's see. What?
Do you know how to let him do that out of curiosity?
I think, isn't it you just don't fight him and then he gets mad and like bites you? I didn't know how to get to Edge Knot. I thought you just walked on the tar. And I was so aggravated because I tried to kill myself and it didn't work. And then I realized somebody commented, they were like, you just have to go, to the edge and fight a
Slash
BT.
Calaraduish near the mountains.
Oh. See, I don't feel like I ever paid
What what's
attention to
new
the map
knowing?
very well. I have so much crap right now. Oh my gosh. I picked up a bunch of lost cargo on accident. Let's go get rid of the lost cargo. The only lost cargo I want to keep is like the first prepper because I want to get him finished so I can just like forget about him forever.
Decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
He was so mean the first time. I don't think I'm close enough. The first time I played, he was
Someone
such
was
a
already by
jerk.
the tar lake. I think Cartman explains it at some point.
Yeah, because they could make it all the way.
After Bridges 1.
Let's see how much of this we can get rid of. Cargo for certain orders can be. Do I have stuff in here? Oh, because yeah. Okay. Do I want to do that right now? No, I don't. Okay. I want to deliver. What? Am I not close enough to deliver all that crap?
Been keeping up with your videos. I can't wait for DS2 tomorrow night.
I'm so excited. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm like, honestly, the reason I don't want spoilers is I'm worried that if I see something I don't like, that I just won't want to play. And I'm like, no, we've spent too much time. We've
The veteran
invested
border
too
has a
much.
little lore regarding to Higgs.
Yeah, and you know, I just found a package for him for the first time the whole time that I've played this game. I don't know if I had to unlock like a certain area before he would unlock for me. But I couldn't. Okay, somebody explain to me what I'm doing wrong. Oh, there it is.
Staying up tomorrow night for DS2. Good luck, y'all.
Yes. That's so funny. There's a stump and a stamp in the chat. I love that.
Everything all right, Sam? I got it.
LOL.
That's awesome. That's funny. I literally think
What
I'm
I
gonna.
watched looks amazing so far.
Oh yeah, I can't believe like
Farthest
the
south all you
quality.
can really go is the Oklahoma/Texas border. Down by the Time Fall farmers. Liquid stamp. Lol.
I like that. That's fun. I'm just kind of excited that we might get to see like more of that area.
I need DS2 now, loudly crying face.
Apparently, you can get it.
I got 3 energy lock and loaded and snacks for all night now.
Yes, we were talking about like I had talked about like getting pizza and stuff to celebrate. So what do I still have on my bag? Was I like not able to get? Yeah, why didn't that work? Please, for the love of God, take these lost items. Oh, but I already forgot I was supposed to keep the first prepper. Elder, craftsman. Those guys are all 5-star. Oh, I'm not done with the photographer? Oh my gosh. She has like a tiny, tiny sliver left. He's done. And I don't even know if it matters, but like, for some reason, I just decided I wanted everybody 5-star before I did the fight.
I'm at the mercy of streamers this time around.
I got you.
Homemade pizza for tomorrow.
That's awesome. As soon as I get the game, I know for sure that I'm gonna play, like when it comes in, obviously, I'm gonna play that day. And I'll probably play for like at least 2 or 3 hours, and then like obviously I'll upload it. But like the game is coming out during Pokemon Go Fest too, so I'm gonna be in between that and there's a camping trip with my family. So I think I'll post like 3 days in a row, and then I'll probably like save
Recoveries
one
not
to
done
come
yet
out on the
even though
next
one
day,
fell out.
and then post one like when I get back. Oh yeah, like somebody found the game. We were discussing like I guess you can get it if you were lucky enough, like somebody put it out early on accident. Let's see where I'm going. I need to go do his stuff. And then like, of course, there were some people that were cracking me up. They were like, I'm gonna change my region to New Zealand so I can get the game early. I'm happy with like I think getting it when I'm getting it. I'm just worried that even though it's supposed to show up on Tuesday, I
Just
don't know
wait.
if it will actually get there. They say that it works. There are people that are trying it. I don't know what happens if you get caught.
I might do that.
You're so close now. I
Need
don't
to
know if
make
I would
sure if
risk
it
it.
works. Need if it works.
Yeah, because I mean, would it be out already? I know it comes out at. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Sam, chill. Um, he really likes to fall constantly for me. I think I don't know when New Zealand hits 3 p.m. I think it might be 6 p.m. for me. So New Zealand might be getting it. Oh no, I guess it'd be another day. So they'll get it tomorrow at this time, I believe. So like tomorrow by lunchtime, if you don't want spoilers, you should be off the internet. 'Cause I'm sure it'll be streaming on Twitch and stuff like that. Since it's the first time that I've had the opportunity to kind of like play it when it comes out, because I missed the whole like 2019 Death
Oh damn
Stranding.
Danny boy, you aren't in DS2 yet, face with tears of joy.
I know, he's killing me. We are always like crashing in this game. And I got the stabilizer, which has been really cool, and I have enjoyed it, but it's not nearly
One feature I
as
really
useful
dig
as I
is the
like.
ability to turn active skeletons off without taking them off.
Oh, that would be a good idea. The speed skeleton in me, like sometimes we just die because I'm either going too fast and then I like fall over, or lately I'm using the stabilizer, which is cool. I like it, but then I'll jump off a mountain and it just like doesn't work, and then I die, and nothing makes me madder than it messing up like a Legend of Legend thing. I was doing one for the Mountaineer, and I literally jumped, fell, died, and I just like rage quit this morning. I was like, I'm done. I'm over it. Oh, exciting! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Are you getting the offline error messages too?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even
Read
look.
in the boxes if you want to.
Ah. We looked at no, Sam, do not die. We were looking at the hot dogs the other day. Oh my gosh, that went so poorly. And every time I try to like stop, I like to shoot my gun on accident. Don't shoot me in the head. That's freaking rude. In the kneecap,
Wouldn't know
bro.
if it was me or if they were taking the servers down for DS2.
It wouldn't surprise me if they're fixing stuff. Ooh. Oh, I forgot my gun's like hitting the rock. Alright, fine. Let's just go fight like men. Probably gonna die because I got crazy. No! Should have waited my turn. Oh. Right. Let's just sit here for a second. So I don't think I have anything on me. I was like so unprepared for this.
Can't believe there's lesser than 24
Hello?
hours left, lol.
Oh, I can't even believe it right now. I'm just like, this is crazy. Can they shoot me from up here? Oh my gosh, and I'm almost out of ammo? This was such a bad idea. I should have just driven where I was going and not decided that I was gonna try to snipe anybody. Oh my gosh. I want the new guns to be better. Like, if I shoot in front of someone who's moving, like, I should be able to... Oh my god, now I'm out of ammo! This is all I'm gonna do when we play the game, is just complain about... Oh yeah! I've never seen him jump kick like that. We are just gonna get out of here. That was a bad idea. I should have had more than one gun. I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah, and the vehicles. I hope the vehicles handle better.
Yeah, like I want the guns to work like normal guns, because I've noticed that I've started trying to, I don't know, like play it more like some other shooter games, and like it just doesn't handle that well. And then I want the cars to drive a little more realistically, which they say everything's better, so that could be like, I just can't even imagine what it's going to be like, because this is a great game. I mean, really, there's still good stuff. So I just don't even know what to expect in like levels of quality. The trailers are freaking me out because they look so good. Like, they don't even, the intro sequences.
I've seen any reviewers talk about driving physics.
You know, I don't feel like I'm a hater. I'm gonna be so like, I'm a hater right now. The previews, like, I'm sure they're really nice people, so like, I don't want to be like a jerk. Absolutely not, and I will fight anyone that tells me anything.
Intro looks crazy.
The previewers and me, like, only like 3 previewers seem like they even like the game, like, they actually cared about the first one. So it's hard for me to like be happy about them liking it, because they just, I don't know, they were frustrating.
So cute.
And then like,
The best baby in a game by far.
yes. And then they were just like, they made me mad because they didn't even take photos. I didn't see a single reviewer take photos, and it was really frustrating. So like, nobody talked about the driving, nobody talked about the photos. All they cared about was the fighting. And I'm just like, that is the most dumb thing, because Kojima doesn't even like fighting, but whatever. I didn't watch the leaks. I don't want any information. I know they got taken down, but I'm sure if you like Googled it and wrote like Reddit, or probably if you went to the internetarchive.org, someone probably already uploaded it to like the internet library. But yeah, the intro, I mean, it looks real. And then you look at Sam, the photographs are going to be so freaky. Because, I mean, they're just going to look like real people now. They've almost, like, bridged the uncanny. Well, don't come and spoil me, because I'll be sad. I know, like, when I upload my live streams, I'm definitely going to write, like, in the description that, and probably pin a comment that I don't want anyone to talk about any, like, future stuff. Because I don't want anyone to try to watch the stream and then get spoiled. That'd be so, like, sad for them. So I'm definitely gonna hope that everyone like keeps the
This is
comments
way
about like
more reasonable.
whatever we're playing at that moment.
Thank you, Sam.
At least for like I think for 2 weeks, everyone should be super careful about what they're posting because 2 weeks is enough to at least get through the maybe like the intro episodes and kind of give everybody a fair chance. Because like people have jobs. I don't want to ruin it for anybody that like
New
has
order
stuff
available.
to do.
Please access delivery terminal or further.
And I don't even care if people post it, but I'm gonna be so aggravated if like they put it as their thumbnail. Nothing makes me like more upset than like when people like say for Death Stranding 1, um, I don't know, like finding out Cliff died or something, or the giant BT battle with, Amelie. If someone puts that as their thumbnail, the first 2 weeks of a game, that's such a jerk move. So I do hope that people won't like spoiler the thumbnails. That's how the day of the Last Jedi I
Those
got
animations are
ruined.
unbelievable. She looks so cute. The best baby in a game by far. At Audipi, did anybody archive it? It got taken down before I saw it. It's off the subreddit too, I think. Hello.
Hello. I feel like I missed some messages. Let me pull up my phone. It just read me off the old messages, but I just saw other messages on there. Holy crap, there are 20 people in here. Hello. We are literally just here goofing. Let me find my YouTube account.
You have any theories about 2?
It's showing me all the old chat messages. That's weird. Let me click on the video so I can maybe see what you guys are saying.
Hello.
Oh, I guess it's on top chat. That's weird. Let's change this to regular
Hi.
chat. There we go. I don't know why that was all messed up. What kind of theories? What do you mean? Hello, hello, hello. Just like for anyone who's just come in here, don't spoil anything. I don't want to know.
Who
Let's
else
see.
got DS2 early access? I'm staying up super late tomorrow. So excited, RAHHH Eagle Eagle. Like my theory is Heise is gonna bury Lou alive to make her grow into tomorrow.
What?
You lucky people who got it early.
Holy smokes. That's a crazy theory. I have theories that I actually don't. The more that they show me stuff, the less I think that they're even going to be related. I'm starting to think that
Rest at your eyes.
Lou um is going to just be I don't know, like I have multiples. Okay, here's my three top theories once I get out of this place. So I have a theory that the OG theory that Lou and Tomorrow are twin. I think they're twins, possibly, and that one of them like lived
Safe
and
travels.
died, and one of them was like BBified or something. My second theory is that maybe Lou is literally a clone of Tomorrow, and Tomorrow's like the original, or
Rest is advised.
um she's
Weapons
still a clone and
restrictions
she's
do
like the
not keep you up.
28th clone of like Sam's original
You
Louise,
guys, I swear if you
and that
don't
if Tomorrow
fix when I try
isn't
to
even
fix,
like
I
anything. I'm
swear to
starting to
God.
think Tomorrow might
I
be
definitely
Sam's
is
original
tomorrow's dad in
daughter.
some way.
So, like, okay, so
I
here's my
still
thoughts.
believe her
I
at the
now
end of
think
this
that
story.
Tomorrow is Sam's daughter Louise, and I think Amelie stole her out of Lucy's stomach whenever Lucy decided to kill herself and took her to the beach, and that's where she's been growing up. Because that would have been, 10 years before-ish. And if the beach, things go fast, maybe she could look about the way she does now. Maybe she could be about 20. And I actually think BB 28 is just going to be like a baby that's kind of been like
That's a good
taken
theory.
from someone.
What if every BB has a beach copy?
Well, and I'm like thinking so far everybody's lost a kid in the trailers. Like Tarman, well, he's lost a hand, but I think he's also lost a son. I think Dahlman's gonna have lost a kid. I think Sam, obviously lost a kid. I think
Lou
everybody's
Diamantos
gonna have
might get
lost
something
somebody.
similar.
And so I've just been thinking, like, what if at the end of the game we have to give Lou, like BB 28, back to her
Nothing was
parents?
wanted.
That would be the worst ending ever. Like, I'm so worried that that's how the game will truly end. That we'll find out that Tomorrow is really Louise and she's grown up on the beach and she doesn't know Sam and she doesn't know her dad. And
Keep on keeping
that's
on.
going to be so depressing because, like, she just, they're not going to have that
Sam
connection.
is the body, but tomorrow is the soul. What
Yeah, like,
happens
that's
slash
such a good.
Emily?
I think a split Ha and Ka would be very much, yeah. Gosh, I just feel like something bad's gonna happen and we're gonna have to give up Lou. Like, I think we're gonna return her to her real mother at the
Wait, so
end.
isn't Lou a repatriate?
Well, some people think so and some people don't. So, like, some people think she's a I don't even know where I'm going. Some people think she's a repatriate because she comes back with Sam. Some people think she can come back because she's like in between worlds, so she's not really even born
The
yet.
easy cop out would be BB 28 is Sam's original child with Lucy. I'm
Yeah.
kinda sad we prob won't see Cliff. My theory was Emily and Cliff were siblings.
Oh, now I'm like kind of thinking there could still be some
You think
weird
so because of
stuff.
the ending of DS1?
See, but I'm worried about the easy cop out because Hideo likes to do that. He likes to be like, oh yeah, it's oh, I had to go to the junk dealer. Crap. He likes to put like easy stuff, and then it's not like he'll make you think
Imagine
that, and then
Cliff
it's
had been
not.
carrying
That's what
Victor's
I don't
child
like about
throughout
it.
DS1. I think the void outs go somewhere it doesn't just explode.
Well,
Because Lou
okay,
was in quite
speaking of the
difficult to
void
avoid
outs,
spoilers.
some of the like the interviews with Hartman,
Tomorrow couldn't be Lou's soul because people don't age on the beach. If that's where tomorrow is from, how is Lou just a baby while tomorrow?
that's why I think they're like twins, maybe, and like one of them became a baby or like stayed a baby, and one of them like grew up and died. But here's the other thing. Where's that? I think it's the Evo Devo
Oh,
talks
yeah.
about the tar. Yeah, okay, so is it this? Not that
If
one.
only Emily doesn't age.
Time definitely moves weird on the beach, but they talk about the tar bringing back things from like the past. And then I'm just like, maybe they're from the past. Like maybe we're gonna find out that this is like from like tomorrow's from somewhere else. This is the Big Five email.
Shouldn't Hartman be super old then? 'Cause he spends so much time on the beach. At Big Boss 1 fan, we only know Emily's example of a soul being split in two. Using her condition with Lou doesn't match up.
Yeah, I guess Cliff doesn't. He's kind of a weird thing too. That's the Cretaceous. I wish I could find the one about the building and then talking about, or maybe it's an email because it's basically what tells you to kill yourself. That one. Which again, this whole new life will rise from the
I
tar.
wonder why Hartman removed his heart from his body lol.
Yeah, for real.
Also, if 3 minutes translates to hours on the beach for Hartman, then wasn't Sam there for decades?
That's kind of what they act like. I don't know. I can't find it, but I don't know. It just got me thinking, like, maybe we're gonna, like, maybe tomorrow's, like, from the past, or maybe we're from the past, and tomorrow's from the future. Now, wouldn't that be? See, I'm kind
Hartman
of
said
like,
something
wouldn't it
about
be
checking
freaky
agents
if
quickly and said it
tomorrow
is a strange
is from the
situation with
future?
DEATH. Because it was 3 months between Sam going there and Sam coming back. What are your thoughts on chiral creatures? I though maybe tomorrow was a chiral creature or something.
The fact that we have power creatures means I'm gonna spend 30 minutes taking photos. Like, they're so cute. The little jellyfish ones that are like hiding
Higgs
in the
then was on
rock
his
with a
beach for
circle.
around 3 months
Love
according
them.
to the game.
I think we're just gonna find out because like my belief is that the beach and the seam are different. I don't think
Of
we've
course
seen the
they're
real
big
beach.
spiders.
Of course they are, yeah. I actually like I'm a hater. I
Australian
don't think we've
woman.
seen the real beach. I think when we see
Your
Amelie's
comment was
beach,
longer on
like
the beach.
I don't think that's true.
Dude, the cushionies look insane. The animation work is a huge step above the first game.
For real. Like I don't know why nobody
Beginning scanning.
thinks like
Scanning
maybe
triggered.
Amelie's lying to
Verifying
us.
ID.
It's like, yeah, we're on the
Weapons
beach,
detected.
I
but
think the
I
beach
feel
is
like she
different
could
from the
create
afterlife.
something. Yeah, like I think where tomorrow is won't be the real, like I don't think it's gonna be the beach. I think we're gonna find out that our understanding of the beach has been like false and that Death Stranding didn't
How cool would
actually
it be to
tell
see
us
different
exactly.
beaches? What about the huge gateway we see the PPL in red walking in a line towards?
See, now that's what I think the real beach is. I think there are going to be communities. I think there are going to be like
The
villages like
abandoned
this
beach.
one. I actually think that is the beach. I think that the
Renee
sand stuff
thinks
that we've
Maria
seen
got her the
is the
job.
beach.
She delayed her job for Sam, but she genuinely loved him and wouldn't lie at the end. Because people arrive on the beach and then seemingly walk into the scene.
Yeah,
Ruby.
like I think there's
I
something
feel like the
else.
BB that Sam has in DS2 is Rainey's baby that will be decommissioned later. Agreed. I'm not able to focus on like so many of the theories cause I'm still in shock. I'll be playing the game this time tomorrow. Like some needs.
I can't believe I'm going to get to see Higgs in his sexy, cool leather outfit being a brat. And I'm going to get to see Awesome Sam and Beautiful Fragile. Like, I can't even, it's going to be insane.
Higgs
It's like,
thinking face.
oh, the Higgs statue is gorgeous. That's all I want. I need to get, like, lots of money very quickly.
I feel like Sam isn't even using a BB. I think he's just using a doll to detect BTs because it feels like after the ruined factory he'd made a. I love Higgs but I also hate Higgs. He's gotta be my favorite character from all of media. I want High's cloak in real life. Just a warning if I get details fussy I have a headache so sorry and I need that statue.
Sorry, I had to go on mute. The husband's home. Uh, yeah, like Theory is crazy. We're gonna see Higgs crazy.
I
Like
thought the dolls weren't actual BBS and were just a connection to the beach.
the dolls are weird because technically they're
I
from
think
Amelie,
sound
like
will
she
play a
makes
big
them,
part in DS2.
but we just don't
Also, the
know.
guitar,
Like
the Magellan
we don't know
mechanism
all
coming out of the
the
sea.
ins and outs. I think it's crazy. Like there's a lot of stuff that I think we're gonna find out we were lied
I
to
definitely
or they're
think Higgs and
wrong.
Tomorrow have some kind of connection similar to him, and Amelie launches her powers are kinda similar to Higgs. The
I'm
dolls
gonna
will
be
also play a
so
significant
like
part in the sequel, with
controversial.
one of them lighting up in the trailer. We know
Yeah, I
Amelie
think
from the
I think
novels.
Amelie might be in the doll, or like I think someone might have even been bigger than Amelie. Like maybe there's someone over her. I feel like there's gonna be like a bigger god person. But like my controversial opinion
Delivering
is
cargo.
um oh what we're talking about.
What do we have here?
I don't even think
A delivery.
Higgs has powers.
Man,
Like you
I
guys
don't even know what to
can
say.
boo me. It's okay.
The main
But
thing I'm confused about is the
legitimately,
recall. It was
I don't
seemingly
think
fixed
that
at the end of
Higgs has
DS.
any powers.
So why is it a thing again?
I have thoughts on that.
Yeah,
So I
same.
don't think that Higgs has powers because he mimicked the Dooms people in the first game. He put tar on his eyes. He
The
had
dolls
tears.
impulsively whisper
Um,
destruction to whoever wears
he
them.
pretended to have
He
power and
straight
got
walks
power
out
from
into the night.
Amelie. He had more of like a
Higgs was meant to
psychic
mimic
type
his
thing.
powers.
Yeah, exactly. But Higgs does have powers, but they're different. They're more like what Dollman had when he was alive. So I think that Higgs knows about tomorrow in the same way he knew about Amelie. Like, he probably knows that's what a
Higgs
powerful
only had
person
dooms
looks
like
like when they
Sam.
had
Amelie had
makeup.
gave him an allotment of his powers.
Well, they say Higgs doesn't have dooms, that he has something else. I think he's gonna have like ESP because like the emails are interesting or the journals are interesting because he almost acts like a BB. Like if he gets too stressed or overworked, he can't sense them anymore. And Sam has never lost his powers
Sodom.
before in that way. Yeah, he's got Sodom. Um, but okay, what was that? Okay, so we talked about I don't think Higgs actually has powers. I think he paints his face to look like Tomorrow again.
Safe travels, Sam.
And
Hey,
to mimic someone that has power. What I do think
good
he's
work.
done,
New
because
order
he
available.
has the
Higgs' whole
guitar
story
with the
arc with Amelie
single
needs to be explored.
string that looks
It
like
was
the
super
same
interesting.
soul strings,
He got
I
doomed
truly
after his
think
dad
that
died and started
he's gonna
necrotizing.
have like he's going to have taken his soul and that he's using his energy from his soul because all of the beach robots and stuff, they have a string.
Yes to Higgs's powers working like a BBS. Or at least his dooms got stronger. Higgs is on the beach and using robots to act in the real world.
I think Higgs just walked off the beach. Like, I think that when actually,
Also, I was using the
controversial
term
thing
differential
again,
in DS
I
as
don't
if
even think
nobody
that
looks
Higgs was
exactly
on
like
the
one of her
beach.
projections. I
I think
definitely feel
Fragile
like
saved
confusing.
him. I think the scene where he's in the
But there's
rain and
asterisk.
he's looking at people and he looks like a wet cat and he's all sad. I think that's when Fragile comes back and gets him off the beach. She has his gold mask at the end of Death Stranding 1. She has the ability to jump back if Amelie allows her. All it takes is her jumping him off the beach, and we know that she said, the only reason I got off the beach was because Amelie let me off the beach. So I totally think she goes back, gets Higgs, and we're going to find out that's the secret. That her and Higgs are working together. I don't think he shoots
Very
Lou.
possible because she leaves her company way too soon.
Well, and like there's really sus stuff like the fact that we are supposed to think that Higgs hurts Lou or shoots Lou, but that doesn't make any sense because we know that Sam is going to hook up Deadman to the Cupid. I think we know from Death Stranding 1 that
Nasty is a
Higgs
problem.
says,
Higgs and
I
Fragile
wouldn't
have
have known where
35K.
Amelie was or whatever if you hadn't hooked up the chiral network. And we hook up the chiral network in Death Stranding 2, and suddenly Lou gets snatched. So I absolutely think that Higgs is just keeping Lou out of sight, out of mind to make us go on a mission
Oh,
to connect whatever so that we can fight the big bad. Just like how in the first game, Higgs wasn't the real villain, but we had to be convinced by Amelie
I
that she
got
was a
this one
damsel
from
in
Lou.
distress. So
She
I think
seems to
that
really
Lou
like
is
Sam
the
even
new
though he
damsel in
shot her
distress to
thinking he
get
was one.
Sam to do things. I think that
He says as he knew she was on the beach.
there's something fishy. I think Fragile Higgs are working
Also, I
together
think
towards
full control
something.
Higgs.
I think there's a bigger story. I think Sam, the man in the dark, is supposed to be big dumb because he's us. And I think we're going to find out that all of this was part of the plan because the last thing that he says to us on the beach, or well, the last thing he says about Amelie is Sam's like, why are you doing this? And he's just like, how's he phrase it? He's like, my job is to keep the girl
Bridges are the
safe.
villains.
That's like all he says. My job is to keep the girl safe. And now that we have Death Stranding 2, I'm not so sure that his job was to keep Amelie
Higgs
safe.
also has the same symbols as Fragile's ship.
I know.
It would make sense for Fragile to reconcile with Higgs after what happened with the nuke. Maybe he joins forces with Drawbridge near the on.
And I'm not even going to say like Higgs is a good guy because I think that he's like a chaotic neutral. He's going to do whatever's good for him. But I think like now that he's maybe experienced what it could be like to be like Left for Dead,
What's up with old Sam?
I think he just gets Timefall.
Remember the Metal Gear connections. Ocelot was born on the beach. Higgs is the new Ocelot. His mother is
Oh,
the boss, Amelie. Sam is big
yeah,
boss.
I absolutely think
That one
he's
blew my mind for
saving
him just
Lou.
protecting Lou.
I don't think that there's no
Then
doubt in
Amelie
my
gets involved.
mind. I think that he has a following of people who are probably in the know. I think Bridges has always been the bad guy. I think, let me rephrase that. I think Bridges is the evil that we needed. I think APAS is actually the evil. I think we're going to find out Amelie did all
Red
this
Ninja
because
is
she's trying
Sam's
to
old
stop
friend.
APAS. I think Red Ninja,
Clue.
or Red Ninja, Red Samurai. Like I'm so excited to find out more about him. Really, we haven't got much information.
He's just cooking up himself a proper whooping from Sam. I do think the timeline is Sam is in Mexico with Lou, Lou dies, years pass, then Fragile recruits old Sam because they might have a way to be.
You know, I wouldn't mind there being a lot of time passing, but I think it's just going to be something like Timefall because Timefall went away at the end of the
Tomorrow is on
game.
your hands is a clue. Also interesting that Higgs would be the only one capable of teaching Tomorrow how to control Tar, understanding how to channel death into P. Lou is the reincarnation of the god of destruction.
The other thing that I love is the idea that like Sam might be just returning like BBs to their
That true
mothers
last extinction entity.
because I think those are different BBs in the trailer. Not all of them look like Lou. That one that we just saw, I'm telling you, that is not Lou. It doesn't look like Lou. I think Lou's gonna like be with us kind of in spirit or something crazy like that. But I also think we're gonna return BBs to people. Oh, I was talking about yeah, I don't think we're gonna have time travel,
Emily is
but
back.
I'd be okay if I was wrong too. I think we're gonna end up having
Someone mimics reality with sound from its
Timefall come
recoveries.
back.
Sound will play an important part in DS2. Sound predated the universe and soon.
Well, you know what I'm thinking? It's like, please get out of my way, dude. I don't want to hit you. Well, that was on you, little dude. Um, we talk a lot about that, and I'm just thinking we could have the craziest stuff happen. I'm just like, everything could happen. I gotta look at the chat. I missed some stuff. I would love for Amelie to be back. Oh yeah. So I think
All
like
the old cast is
when
back.
Sam
In
was
DS2.
made a repatriate, we know that Timefall started. And it was because she messed up the like, I don't know, the balance of life and death. And then at the end, she brings Lou back to Sam. Lou lives somehow as a repatriate, whatever. And the rain goes back to normal. I think when Lou goes away and Death Stranding 2 dies, gets shot, whatever, I think the time fall is going to come back. And because Sam isn't expecting it, I think he won't have his hood on and he'll get doused and he'll look old. And then he's going to come back and find Fragile injured. And I think that's why he's going to look old. And then I think Fragile's going to go away for a little bit.
Did you read all the interviews including Lucy reports?
Yeah, I have read them. I don't have them unlocked in my game though. I just read them off the wiki. Death Stranding 1 wise, we can talk about everything. There's no spoilers for me that way because I've watched all the stuff and read all the interviews and stuff. The only thing I don't want is I don't want to know anything about anything that's not official. If Hideo Kojima didn't put it on his Twitter, I don't want to know. Which, by the way, let's talk about Lucy for a minute. That girl is too much. If you look at her interviews, she went from literally, where is it?
Are you worried about how long the game is gonna be? First the
No,
latest
I'm
30
worried
days
if
and
I'm
it
gonna.
seems to be way bigger.
Uh,
Lol.
I'm more worried about not getting to something and like finding out about it too early. I'm happy the game's long because we probably won't get another one. Uh,
DS2 will be mind-blowing plot twist incoming.
okay, so in this report, Lucy's like basically saying like that he's in a cult, that his family has brainwashed him. And then she's
I'm
literally
wondering
like,
if they use any further
I was
connections to
delighted by
Cyberpunk
his
Halo
aggressive
lore.
response. She literally went from he's crazy to I'm gonna have a baby with him. Because like report 6, she's like, his aggressive response was so delightful. And there's a report I don't have in here yet, report 7. And then literally the next report, she's like, oopsie, we're having a baby. So like, and in this one it says, where does it go? If you guys hear squeaking, that's my door. My husband's grilling. Where is it? There's something about what happened last week. And I'm like, is that gonna be
Lucy comes off
Neil?
as a psycho in the interviews or at least mentally unstable. It's possible these interviews were tampered with.
Oh, I
Lucy
would
is
love
crazy.
to find out that like Lucy was like under duress and like or that her stuff was like tampered
Kneeling
with.
the women in DS2 may be the cause of the men hating Void out.
Uh, is it there's one of these where she says that like the week before that
I
there
don't
was a
think Sam's
fight.
Lucy is the same as DS2 Lucy, but I could be wrong.
I don't think they're the same either. I think that Lucy might be Sam's Lucy's mother. Because we have Samuel, Samantha, Lou, Louise,
I mean, she
Lucy.
did try to apparently end her life while pregnant. I wanna see if Bridget was manipulating her all along.
Oh,
We'll
I
see Death is
absolutely,
Stranding.
I think so. I don't think that Amelie and Bridget weren't behind anything. Like I think they were behind everything. And I think they stole her baby out of her stomach because look at the outfit she's wearing. And we see them pull a baby out of, or we see them a doctor leaning over like a sheet, and they pull the sheet up, and then like I assume take a baby out of somebody. And I'm like, oh my God, what if we see Lucy's baby getting taken? I don't even think Lucy's dead. That's how crazy I am. I think she's alive. I think that we're gonna
I know
find
what you
her
meant there,
somewhere,
T.
and I think that Sam is basically going to be like, sorry, I did love you so much, but now it's been so long and I know the truth and,
She was a
sorry.
stranger.
And
You know
then
if consent decrees are public in the
I think
UCA?
Lucy will end up, I don't know, I just don't think that she'll be with Sam, but I think she might be alive. But yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be Louise. And I think Amelie is going to steal Louise from Lucy's belly, kill Lucy or make it look like she's dead, and then take Tomorrow to the beach to train her or wherever. I literally think we're going to find out that Amelie has been training or with Tomorrow the whole time.
Proceed to distribution center. Keep on keeping on.
And I think that BB-28 is just going to be a baby that we end up getting attached to, have to give up later on. And it's going to be a story of like, do you keep a child because you love them from their parents?
Welcome,
Because
Sam
that's what
Porter
they did to
Bridge.
Sam. They stole him from his parents and raised him because they loved him. So like, it'd be interesting if Sam has to like break the cycle and like give up his baby. Is that crazy? Like, I don't know. There's so much. There's so many crazy things. But then I'm like, this is Kojima. Anything could happen.
A delivery? Great.
Oh crap! What did I miss one? Ugh! I should have never done the recovery missions. I think I'm gonna go fight the
Good work.
BT tonight.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
We are gonna have dinner here soon, so I think what I'll do is I'll play up until dinner's ready, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm leaving, bye. And then I think I will get back on um, to go fight the giant BT, but I'll probably do it with my mic off. That way he can watch TV or whatever. But you guys can still be in the chat and laugh at me as I die, because I'm definitely gonna die.
Hope to see the Luden suit in DS2. Are you gonna be streaming DS2? Okay.
Yes, I do want to see the Luden suit. I'm praying, hoping. I am going to be streaming. Well, that's a lie. I am
Thumbs
going
up.
to be uploading
I really want to
my
know if
footage
Cloud6 is
of
going to
everything
make
that
us
I
cry and
play
throw our controllers.
to the channel. And then when I find time, it'll kind of be like this. Like if I have time to stream, I'll do it live. But if I don't have time and I'm just like playing, I'm going to upload it like it's a live stream, which is kind of how I've been doing it lately. Trying to figure out like
Which edition did you get?
I got the collector's edition and I really am this is so first world problems. I'm really upset about it because I got it not realizing that it might not come here in time. I had I figured it would show up on Monday and then, you would just have your code and you get to play it the next day. I didn't
Are
realize
you
that
gonna
it might
finish it
not
before
even get
DS2
here.
release?
Oh, finished Death Stranding 1? Nah. I've seen the playthroughs like 3 times and read the books and all the interviews. I'm just doing it because I didn't want to play Death Stranding 2, um, and not know how to like shoot things. Because like I got to episode 6 and I struggled with Cliff so bad that I just stopped and was like, you know what? Like, it's not worth it. I'll just go watch other people play. And then, like, I like drew art and had fun that way. But then, when I made the YouTube channel or like started posting Death Stranding stuff, I was really into it. And I was like, you know what? I want to do it myself. Like, I want to do this for real. And so that's kind of what happened. That's why I've been live streaming. So as soon as I get Death Stranding 2, I'm gonna move on to that. And then like let's say I beat that or something, I'm gonna come back and like finish this version.
Kojima said DS1 was too easy, has making DS2 harder.
That's exactly why I started practicing. Which now I feel good. I'm doing everything on like hard or very hard. I don't even remember. I'm doing Legends of Legends. So I feel pretty confident now. Um, but like a month ago, I did not feel confident. Now I feel like it won't be a problem.
Did you get plat?
On here, I've technically not finished. So I had the Death Stranding regular edition that I got in like 2020, and then
Yeah.
like stopped playing, and then the director's cut came out, and then I bought the director's cut, and then we got a PS5, and so I loaded it onto the PS5, and that's what I've been playing now. So I like went so out of order. So I haven't hit platinum yet. I've not even technically finished this game on my PlayStation. Can I not put my car up if it's not on the circle? That's lame.
I'm a
Whatever.
little
I'm
worried
just gonna
about
just.
performance for DS2. Car
Really?
missions in DS2 look cool. You see Rex's head. Tomorrow is Lou. You cradled her in your hands to comfort her as a baby. Death can't separate Lou and Sam, which is why you spend the second.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
I mean, I'm fine with it either way. If they are the same person, if they aren't the same person, as long as I get to see Higgs in HD and I get to take photos of his beautiful teeth and Sam and Fragile,
Have a pleasant journey.
as long as nobody like straight up dies and is like
Now
canonically
I'm doing
dead
the disconnect
forever.
challenge that took forever to beat Cliff.
The disconnect challenge? What is that? I'm playing the dumb person challenge because instead of just finishing the game, I'm trying to like 5-star everybody. Which I feel like 80 Pie should be so proud of me. They were here the day I learned how to use the strand. They literally were like, hold down L2 and R2 and taught me how to use the strand like a month ago. And now things are going so much better. It doesn't look like it because you guys saw me like eat crap early, but it's going so much better. I've killed so many BTs with the handcuffs. I'm no longer afraid. I feel like we are prepared. Oh, look, do you guys see that? That's a that I always see the warp that like drops people's stuff.
Don't
Oh,
you
there was a
think it is
shotgun.
convenient that drawbridge has the saying of string and stick?
Oh yeah. I I think everything about Drawbridge is suspicious. And I'm not like saying I think like Fragile's bad or anything, but I think it's gonna be Higgs and Fragile working together to get Sam to get his head out of his butt and save the world and save tomorrow and get Lou back and like I'm I will be so disappointed if Higgs and Fragile aren't like working together at all. If I find out that like all the stuff about Higgs and Fragile isn't a thing, I'm gonna be like, that sucks. Just because I think it would be so fun if this whole time they've been working together to screw bridges and like fix things, and if all this like crazy stuff is like them working
Maybe
together.
Higgs and Tomorrow have some kind of connection similar to him, and Emily launches her powers are kinda similar to Higgs. Patches
Yeah,
the
the book
black hole
says
slash time war.
um
BRB.
the dolls like
Tomorrow is
whisper in
the
people's
repatriate
ears.
Lou, which is why she fights the way she does to defend Sam in the trailer. Higgs cold kidnaps her, usual. I
Oh
bet
no,
he's
my
here to
chat
get
is
her.
so messed up right now. It's
You
giving me
play
all
on
the old
hardest
messages
difficulty
again.
and you can't have online connected, so you don't see other PPL structures. The backstory seems sus.
I
Also,
hope we
a
find
tip for
out
the
that Higgs
PPC,
is
you
like
should shoot the
a
red
BB that
thermometer
got
from the
taken
head so
out
you'll
because
feel
I just
bored.
want him and Sam to both have been BBs and Sam be the BB that like was taken care of and loved and Higgs be the BB that was just left to like be feral and that Amelie was basically just seeing like who would win, evolution or like humanity. But I don't know if we'll get that sort of like concept in Death Stranding 2.
Higgs is our revolver ocelot.
Okay, don't want to do any
Did Higson call Sam
recoveries.
brother?
This is the Evo Devo, which I think, yeah, so I need to do that because, oh crap, no, because I need to 5-star her, and then I'll be on that side of the map where I can go ahead and just like go to Edge Knot. That's to
Lou is
Hartman.
Neil's baby. 2 more days.
Now my chat's finally back. Yeah, that black hole time warp is what you see. That's how people's packages get dropped to you. So like the server
XDS2
updates,
is a robot.
and then it drops a package. Oh, I have a feeling that I'm just gonna scream and cry when I see the giant BT. I have a feeling like there's gonna be a lot of panic. So that is too heavy
Lol.
if I do that. I want BB-28 to be Neil's
Letting
baby.
Higgs live pissed me off.
For real? I love that because that's like Fragile's supposed to be like the good person. She's like humanity at its best. Because like I think like they're supposed to represent things. Like Fragile is supposed to represent the best. She always
Order
thinks that
assigned.
people can change and that things will get better. Higgs
Instant
represents the
weapons
worst of
expected.
humanity. He's always trying to destroy everything. And Sam represents humanity when it just doesn't care and it's neutral. Like I feel like they are the three types of people that exist in the world. And but you need all three of those people because if everybody's a bleeding heart like Fragile, you might get killed. And if everybody's a psycho like Higgs, you're always going to have war. And if you have a bunch of people like Sam who just don't care, then who knows what'll happen. Like you need all
Honestly, I'm pretty
three.
happy.
I like Fragile and Higgs,
In
and
Mexico,
I
we
like
get
Sam and
plenty of green
Fragile, but
corn and
I low
pastries and
key
roast vegetable.
wanted
Means we get
them to end
delicious
up
butter every
together.
time.
But I also want Fragile to slap him around a little bit more because he needs to get beat up. Like, he obviously did crappy things, so he should get punished for that. But I guess I'm kind of like fragile, and I'm like, I don't want him to just like die. That's not gonna do any good. Like, give him community service. Make him go like clean up the beach.
Lily used Higgs also.
Yeah, that's why I feel for him, because like Higgs was raised by a crazy conspiracy theorist person. He was he ran away. He killed him because he was abusive. He ran away at 16. He joined like a cult basically. So it's kind of like Higgs represents like kind of like the
I
worst of
support the
human nature, you
samurai and the
know?
baby theory.
I would laugh if the baby was a samurai.
Beginning scan. Scanning for
It'd be fun though, because like we already know like crazier things have
Fire
happened. And
gate.
like these BBs are old.
locked until deployment.
Like
Cargo verified.
they've been around for a
Access
while.
prohibited.
Well, I guess technically Lou has been around for a while, because the rest of them they say die like after so long. They just like decommission them. And like if Lou's been around for 4 years, like surely she's learned some stuff. And that's if she hasn't been around longer, or, has been like had something crazy happen. Dang it. So why do I only have some of these orders? That is so annoying. Oh well. King is in the building, which is so
What's
sad,
happening to
King,
everything,
because
Neil?
I'm actually
Sam
gonna
lost
get
his
off here
child
in
in
like 10
DS2.
minutes.
He was
But I
alone in
think
DS2.
I am
Got
gonna get
out of
on
radiation
later
at the
with
end
my
of
mic muted
DS1. Sam
and like
blaming
let you
Lou in
guys
his
be in chat and
hands.
fight the giant BT.
Tomorrow is in your hands.
I think that
Smiling face with smiling eyes.
I thought Neil and Sam, or not, blah blah. I thought Cliff and Neil
Keep
might have
going.
known each other at first, because, well, one, because of the similar things that they do, but
This is for you.
also like depending on the timeline, I just wonder, what did Neil have any military experience? I don't think so. He looks like he's based more on like guerrilla warfare type stuff. So I don't think he's gonna be military, but I mean, Cliff and Neil could have met on the beach. That would be crazy, but that could totally happen. So we've at least got those orders.
Come by again soon. Good
So
work.
now
New
all I
order
really need
available.
to
Please
do
access
is
delivery terminal for further information.
remember which button to press, apparently. Okay, so I've got the first prepper, photographer.
Yes, Cliff Hunter was a U.S. Army veteran. Higgs is putting people's casts into robots so they can't die.
I am really curious what's going on with Higgs. Wait, did I not have something for... Yeah, okay. I was like, where's Hartman's stuff? It would be so crazy when it does come out to, like, find out the
I'm
truth.
very proud of you, MBs.
Thank you. 2 nights in a row. Oh, man. It's ready. Okay, so I'm
Sam
gonna
is
eat
like me.
dinner,
He is looking for his
and in
baby
like
in
an
DS2.
hour, I will... Okay, that's a lie. Probably like an hour and a half. Just if you want to come back and watch the crazy BT stuff happen, I'm gonna come back in like an hour and do that. So just, I don't know, maybe turn your notifications on.
Also
But for
told
now,
people
I'm
to
gonna
make
eat
cover
dinner,
of BB theme.
and then I'll be back. You
Okay,
guys
see
can
ya.
continue to chat if you want to, but we'll be back. Time for dinner. Okay, bye.
Enjoy smiling face with smiling eyes.
It's gonna be good. It's shrimp panini, and
Sa.
it's gonna be so good. Okay, bye.